All right. We're gonna take a shot to this. We're gonna take a shot to this game right quick. Shit, boy, I'm nervous as hell, bud. Shit. Let's get right. And we're 4-7, bro. Not liking the look of that, but cheers, my nigga. God damn it. Damn. That shit right here. Trying to look for some music. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, boy. Let's turn that down right here. Let's turn that down.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines.
All right.
As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese.
I want to lock it in, baby. No way in my options. Man, that boy 4-0, boy. That boy good. Okay. Hey, man, take it easy on me now.
We'll kick it away to start us off.
Take it easy on me now.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Makes it past the marker. Lots of running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete.
Damn it.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's
what he took.
That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Off the play fake. Bring in the heat.
Oh!
Throws.
That was that pressure.
Intercepted.
That was that pressure.
My good news
That was that pressure that
game
made me
just
go
got
like
started.
that.
There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed into his decision-making in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. And with
Let's go, baby!
Downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh, man.
Hauls it in the first down and more. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverine.
That was just a throw,
He
though.
got loose and it was lights out after that.
He tried to get. He
One of the
gets that.
reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run play action.
Bro, what the fuck?
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Fuck. Stop touching.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the
Yes, bro. Yes,
to give
she
the
told
offense
you, bro.
tremendous
Damn.
field position.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the toss. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carney. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He might want another play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive. Right down the middle, and obviously there's plenty of time here. You know,
I gotta end it.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I suck at NCAA, boy. I suck at that game, boy.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone.
They don't quit like the last three niggas aren't.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, Love.
Look at that, baby. That's a
He'll
big.
take a shot here.
That's mine.
Back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. A good play action with Love.
Another one.
That is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So
this gonna be
anytime a
cake,
team
bud.
suffers an early setback like that,
This gonna be some
interception,
chocolate cake,
human
bud.
instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes.
Yeah, come over here.
All
Yeah,
proven,
come
though,
over
Mike.
here.
They've got to identify what went wrong.
Yes, come over
Let's
here.
correct
You're
it.
invited.
So we're able
Yeah,
to
take your 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Don't worry, it's gonna be better next round.
Bro got 1 yard with Derrick
Go
Henry.
again here with Henry.
Bro got 1 yard with Derrick Henry twice.
Let's give him a couple. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle.
Oh man, you sweet.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but
Boy,
he's got
sweet.
it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made.
I know it's
it
open.
takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's going to be taken.
Oh, he quit.
Nah, relax.
Good night. He quit.
Yeah.
About
All right,
30. A first down throw for Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play.
She's up.
What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Oops.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Henry tries to pull his way
He's
in.
going backwards, bro.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact,
Backwards.
they've shoved him backwards. 2nd down.
Going back. Oh, come on, bro. Right
So
there,
In the
bro.
middle of the end zone.
Hold on,
Nelson
right there, bro. You lucky, bro.
Touchdown,
It was
Baltimore.
was wide open, bro. Shut up. Went over your head.
Well,
Tight spaces down
Right
there.
over
your
Things
head.
happen
Lucky,
quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're
That
exactly
madden.
right, Mike. Down here
Airplane.
this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his
Who's on
hand,
off?
but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Oops.
Love to throw it
Still
on
ready,
first
though.
down.
Wrong play, though.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here.
We're still
Mike.
ready, though.
Speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
I like to
Because
move
they're
it,
worried
move
about
it.
him running down. There is a lot of space open underneath. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So
Oh, yeah, I like this.
throws like that,
Yeah, me
those
too.
are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave
Me
here
too.
with a win.
You don't
He's
like
gonna
it,
go
bro.
deep.
You're not taking
Looking
care of
for
it, bro.
Reed. And
not
this is
taking
gonna
care
be
of the ball.
incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
You know those receivers
I'm
not
not
good
going to
like
sit here,
that,
Mike,
boy.
and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air.
Give me that.
Don't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete
Stop throwing out the back foot, nervous ass.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Gonna go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. The speed on display. He's in.
Quit like the last nigga.
Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he can't through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll empty
boy
out
Stan
the
cover
backfield
4.
as they come up for third and a yard. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, Stan cover 4. I'm gonna do that all day, bro.
Contact. down.
It's all day long.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
What happened?
Off the play fake, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman.
Look at that,
And
Goofy.
that one is intercepted. Jair
Look at that,
Alexander
Goofy.
picks it off.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was
Give me
the
that, Goofy.
pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Come on, man. You know Lamar don't got an arm like that.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
No, for a fact,
They'll
Lamar
try
is not
again
a
here.
thrower, bro.
Second and 10. Here's Love to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Ardarius Washington. And the Ravens
Really
take
should've
over
done that.
possession here at the 44.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. Play action now. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2nd down throw for Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Love to throw on 1st and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
Bro, he's not that fast, bro.
He will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score, Ravens 28, Packers 13.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Craft. On first down, it's Love. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right to the air, it's Taylor. He's gonna keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Taylor. Off he goes.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Back to throw is Taylor. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets first down. Now, Taylor. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Taylor. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. Third and goal. They'll run. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th.
Taylor looking to throw. To the goal line and in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, New York. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. He puts it up, and it's caught. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Throwing, Taylor. That's a short one, taken in by Conklin. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Here's Taylor. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Jackson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Henry, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Off play action. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
At the 2-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run. It's Hall. And no signal. Waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Tyrod Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Taylor looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Hardy now with the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Jackson. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Here's second and 3 to go. Now, Taylor. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Jets first down. Back to throw is Taylor. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing, Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Taylor. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Taylor. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. To throw is Taylor. This one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Oh.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He breaks the tackle, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the 49ers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Give me that.
His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. So the first
ball that ball right
of the
quick.
game
That ball
ends
right
not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Offense in the hurry up here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Damn, I lost my last game right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Smith on 1st down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We got 2nd down.
Hey, that was a bomb.
Your defensive coaches on every practice field were on preach, not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Walker on 1st down. Jukes one defender. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 18 on 2nd down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
It's a Seattle touchdown! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this.
Well, I'm going to separate this bitch out.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Hey.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Same play.
2nd and 3.
It's mine this time.
Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run,
keep you out of that
you're going to be a
goal
Pro
line,
Bowler.
Damn, I gotta keep him out of that goal line. That's the same play, bro.
From the 25 on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Give me.
That's caught at the 4. And he drives this forward to the 6. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
We got to keep this out of reach.
Right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Out to kick it away. Here's
We got to
Mooney.
keep this out of reach, man.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Yeah, he goes that far.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Damn.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith connects with Fant. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now an inside give to Walker.
Good block, bud.
And he gets absolutely
Good block,
blocked
bud.
to end that one. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Fans love the long ball in baseball.
Good
It's like
block.
the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner.
good fumble,
you can almost
though. Good
see
fumble,
those
good
players
fumble.
rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Good fumble.
The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Walker on second. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, Walker. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to John Looms, incomplete.
Tackling me before the ball go in my hands.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Working quickly here. Throwing on third, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41.
On the gun is Purdy. He's on the move. That throw finds Kittle. He's got to gain a 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Walker fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! And this is picked up by the 49ers!
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or not, there's players ripping at it from both sides.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw.
Hit me.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Oh, what a stiff arm. Has room down the left sideline at the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap for Purdy.
Give me.
Yet another
Give me.
interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever
That fumble ain't scaring me, bro.
Paramount, it is right
Tell
now.
you.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I didn't get lucky.
13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
But we still got to make a gap in this bitch, bro.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's a good play now.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They give up the gut to Walker, and he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
TD.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Seattle. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A
That's
big
TD,
one
baby.
late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance.
Bad record right now, boy. Gotta fix it. Need to fix it up, bro. I can fuck with San Francisco. I can fuck with them boys.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland.
Ball versus crazy.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. He may go. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. 67 yards. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Play action. It's Jackson on the move to his left.
Gimme.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
He's able to find Wallace. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Jackson will throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Fall up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here now a 3rd down and 8. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That one goes
time go up. Let the time go up.
14-0 the score. This is Sports. Jackson from the shotgun. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Give me.
Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Purdy off the play fake. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Give me.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
You suck.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from the Steel City. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. He's going to test this secondary right away. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Give me.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Brisicado.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Taking off. He is in. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is not good. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Russ.
Bitch come down my field, bro. I'm taking that bit.
Now he'll run. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Steelers 7, Lions nothing.
And that boy dropped that bit. That's crazy.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. One more time for Montgomery. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll go play action with Goff. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is limited. They'll go for it. Here's Goff.
Bro,
that is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over.
all day.
On 1st down, Wilson. taken in by Harris. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just...
I bet if that was me on his field, I would have been able to
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Russ. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again, Wilson. And he's in.
God damn it.
Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Reynolds now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact.
You got that backup. That's
what a good job defensively.
That backup,
just as the ball was arriving.
Cannot do.
And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. On the move, past the 40. And he will score.
Can't knock the backup,
Tim
bro.
Patrick. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6.
Stay on my tight end. Ass,
run after catch.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And they'll be set up now.
Come on, y'all gave that man a light touch, man. Come on, man.
So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On 2nd down, Russ. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Steeler first down. Back to throw. Wilson. He keeps it himself.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they go with Warren.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 yards.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's going to have the Steelers first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. They'll run with Harris. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.